Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Okay, I don't know why I'm not hearing myself. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Society of Bangor. Oh, you hearty souls, coming out on what might be the most perfect day of the summer. Woo! And hello on Zoom. I'm not sure how many of you there are, but welcome to you as well. We're just really happy to all be here. Today's service is a hymn sing and readings about what music and singing does for our soul. So I hope that you will all enjoy that, whether you think you can sing or not. Just get in the spirit of it, enjoy everything. They're all, for the most part, familiar hymns that we already know. And so hopefully this will be something that will feed your soul in a positive way. The worship team has put this together. We have Linda Sisson as a reader. We have Phyllis doing has put together some stuff for us. John and Jack are doing the music. I've done a bunch of stuff. So this is a real team effort to bring this service to you today. So yay, worship committee. Okay, so, we get to do announcements. So if anybody didn't already know, Lee Giles' birthday was this week, and her birthday party is today at what time? 12:30. 12:30 today. So I think that many of us are planning on going to that, and so therefore, because of the timing conflict, we decided to cancel drumming for today, and so that means we won't drum now until August the 27th, the fourth Sunday in August. Because to give the worship committee a break, we are not having services on August 6th and August 13th. So the door will be closed if you arrive. Try to remember, tell others. And we will have links up on the website if you want to go back and look at a service again or see one that you might have missed on the service on demand online. So the office here at the UU is closed until July the 31st, so you'll notice that there were no orders of worship for today, and there won't be for next week. But happily, most of you are sitting where you can see the fabulous screen, and everything will be on the screen. The words, everything you need to know will be on the screen. Let me see, as you're cleaning out over the summer, don't forget to take all those books that you have already read and won't read again and put them aside to donate to the UU book sale, which will be happening in September. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a Welcoming Immigrants Neighbor Volunteer, that's something that I've been doing, and it's amazing, time-consuming, heart-opening, fabulous work working with new immigrants to the area. My particular family is a Syrian family, and it's just been an amazing experience. So that we need more volunteers, more people are coming. So if you are willing and able to do something like talk to me, and I'll connect you with whichever you need to do to make that happen. So let's get to the service. Our first thing we're going to do, and whatever we do a hymn, please stand. Even if I forget to tell you, if you're able, go ahead and stand. The first song is the one that brought the theme for this service to, it just helped us know what we wanted to do today, and it's called Come Sing a Song With Me. Many of you probably already know it, so please, if you're able, rise and sing along with us. Come sing a song with me. So our chalice lighting this morning, lighting our chalice this morning will be Dick Clark, and he's one of our local in UU musicians. And our unison chalice lighting has a musical intro that I thought I knew, but then when I heard it, when Jack played it, I didn't really know. So I'm going to have Jack play the simplified tune. Don't look it up in the book. I'm going to have him play the simplified tune that he and Molly put together. Then we'll sing it through just one time, and then we'll read the chalice lighting in unison. You can sit or stand as you wish. Let's give it a go. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day is reading is, did you light it already, Dick? I didn't look. It's time to light the chalice. And so please read with me the words on your screen. Day breaks on our gratitude for family and friends, for the freedom to find our own truth, for the company of those who gather here, and the promises we offer one another. Let the light of sun and song bring the grace of faith into our lives. Blessed be. Any of you who are sitting where you can't see the screen, I think there's plenty of room to move around and make sure nobody's in front of you. So please don't hesitate to move around while we sing hymn number 21, For the Beauty of the Earth. Linda Sisson will have our first reading.
This is a poem by Elizabeth Bishop. I am in need of music. I am in need of music that would flow over my fretful feeling fingertips, over my bitter tainted trembling lips, with melody deep, clear, and liquid slow. Oh, for the healing, swaying, old and low, of some song sung to rest the tired dead, a song to fall like water on my head, and over quivering limbs, dream flushed to glow. There is a magic made by melody, a spell of rest and quiet breath and cool heart that sinks through fading colors deep to the subaqueous stillness of the sea and floats forever in a moon green pool, held in the arms of rhythm and sleep.
This would be, thank you, Linda. So this is technically our time for all ages, and it's going to be a video that you'll watch on the screen. It's very brief, but you will get to see what a little bit about what song and music does to our brain. Blessed be. Thank you, parents, for reading the words for your children. I watched you doing that. That was good. I was going to read them out loud, and I thought, oh no, and then I watched you doing it, so that was good. I hope everyone else could see the words.
All the stirrings of compassion blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
We're working Jack hard this morning, and we've got John with doing some accompaniment and singing along, so we appreciate the music, guys. Okay, now we are going to have our offering, where we share our abundance, and this month the abundance is shared. Any undesignated funds in the plate will be shared with the Health Equity Alliance. They do a huge amount of stuff around Pride and Charlie Howard stuff, and next year, 2024, we are going to join with them to do a big Charlie Howard celebration for the 40th anniversary, because it actually falls on the Sunday. So be ready for that. But this is a great group of people. So I'll let Jack do a little music while the plates are passed. thank you for sharing your abundance and your blessings. Blessed be. Lee, did you need something, Lee? Okay. Now, oh goody, we get to sing another hymn. So our next hymn is number 108, Life Flows On in Endless Song.
Life flows on in endless song of birds' lamentation. Hear the real, far off hymn that is a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? I know the truth the darkness round me the night no smoke can make my echoes gone to that rock I'm clinging, since love prevails on heaven. How can I keep from singing? Since friends with fame are only far, from singing.
And now I will introduce Phyllis Havens, who has done some research for us and found a few articles with some really great information.
Want to make new friends, exercise your brain and memory, and reduce stress? Who's going to say no to that, right? All these health and well-being benefits come from something simple, practical and ageless: singing with others. In her beautifully researched and eloquent book, Stacy Horn, her Imperfect Harmony, Finding Happiness, Singing with Others, she chronicles her 30 years with the Choral Society of Grace Church in New York City, and how singing makes hers and all our lives so much happier and healthier. Music brings us together, writes Horn. Singing is the ultimate communion. It is also a life-sustaining physical and spiritual practice that has well-documented benefits. Perhaps that's why over 32 million adults sing in choirs in the US, and when you include children, it's more than 42 million. Why does singing feel so good? Horn notes that no matter how anxious, weary, or stressed she and choral mates are before rehearsal, afterwards they always feel so much better. A recent NPR article notes that when people sing together, their hearts actually beat in unison. If community singing calms the heart, deepens the breathing, and strengthens connections, what else can it do for us? Singing brings us together and teaches us about teamwork. Beyond religion and politics, those things that so often divide, you discover the blend of perfect harmony. Her volunteer community choir has sustained Horn through depression, broken engagements, deaths of loved ones, and even a stay in rehab. When you sing, you cannot be sad for long, she says. In this interview, that's one of the basis of the books, Horn offers a glimpse into her graceful and generous book and why you must sing with as much sweetness and tenderness as you can muster. Nothing less than eternity is at stake. You okay? That's why I keep standing. Oh, okay.
So now, I would like to introduce John, who is going to introduce our special music, which will be a video on your screen.
For this special music, I chose a song that's been special to me since 1989. In the 1980s, in 1982, actually, I met my first important spiritual leader, the Reverend Larry Hill, who was a minister at Harvard and a leading peace and social activist in Boston, and the founder and conductor of a community chorus, the Back Bay Chorale, that I sang with for 7 years. In 1989, Larry contracted brain cancer, which took him very quickly. I visited him a couple of times as he approached the end of life. Last time, 2 weeks before he died, at his home in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I thought I was going to bring him comfort, and true to form, Reverend Larry, I found him comforting me on that last visit. He pulled out his CD player, and he could, I leaned down so I could hear him in his bed. He said, "John, you gotta hear this." One more day when time is running out for everyone. Like a breath I knew would come, I reach for the new day. Hope is my philosophy, just needs days in which to be. Love of life means hope for me, born on a new day.
Thanks very much. Well, before we sing our last song for you in this concert, we would like to thank, first of all, our audience here in Nashville, Tennessee, for joining us this afternoon to help us celebrate Valentine's Day.
You are the new day.
25 cents, just not enough anymore. Yeah. They could have 25 cents for some.
I will love you more than me and more than yesterday.
I think if it were worth more, people would be more likely to actually save them and
You
spend.
are the new day. Send the sun in time for dawn.
Let the birds all hail the morning. Love of life will urge me, say, you are the new day. When I lay me down at night, knowing we must pay, thoughts occur that this night might stay yesterday. Thoughts that we as humans small could slow words and end it all. Lie around me where they fall before the new day. One more day when time is running out for everyone. Like a breath I knew would come, I reach for a new day. Hope is my philosophy, just needs days in which to be. Love of life means hope for me. Born on a new day, you are the new day.
Thank you, John. That was just, oh, that was beautiful. Are you going to challenge Molly to have us do that choir? That would be great. I'm just giving, oh, are you back? Atticus has to have a second to get back into the PowerPoint. Let me know when you're ready. And then we will be singing another favorite hymn, number 121, We'll Build a Land.
We'll build a land, bind up the broken. We'll build a land that is go free. The oil of gladness song on. Oh, we'll build a
The choir met on Wednesdays in a London church, and if the tube was on strike, it took Hazel Hardy 2 buses across the city to get there. But no matter. By the time she entered the hall, she says she'd escaped whatever was outside, including her cancer. The choir members who met from 2016 to 2018 were all familiar with cancer. They were patients, caregivers, and oncologists, but they didn't discuss it. They were there to sing, to have a bit of fun and meet people. For Hardy, who had been diagnosed with breast cancer shortly before joining the group, it was a new kind of family. After rehearsals, some of the singers provided a saliva sample to researchers examining whether singing affected their health and mood, and it did, positively. The Sing With Us study, which enrolled Hardy and 192 others, is part of a growing body of research that points to the physical and mental health benefits of singing with others. Sing With Us linked singing in the choir to reduced stress hormones and increased cytokines, proteins that can boost the body's ability to fight serious illness. Other studies have found a connection between singing generally with lessened anxiety, stimulated memory for those with dementia, increased lung capacity, and an easing of postpartum depression. Singing groups such as choirs support the total growth of the human being, says Stanley Thurston, who founded the Heritage Signature Choral in DC to preserve African American choral music and serves as its artistic director. Although many choirs in the United States operate out of churches, plenty of others are community-based, including Heritage. Choirs are large families, he says, and singing in them promotes social bonding, which contributes to a sense of belonging and joy. Research bears this out. Studies have found that group singing fosters trust, cooperation, and social cohesion. It's a choir's social environment that enhances the already positive effects of singing, says Katie Warren, a research fellow in social science at University College London. Warren coordinated Sing With Us and studies how arts interventions affect health outcomes. Singing is calming, which produces physiological benefits. Excuse me. But joining a singing group is also about making meaningful relationships. Warren says, for example, excuse me, the choir Hardy joined after her cancer diagnosis wasn't a support group, but rather a shared activity that can increase self-esteem and self-efficacy, and that can produce more stable increases in well-being. To quote the late neurologist and author, Oliver Sacks, music, uniquely among the arts, is both completely abstract and profoundly emotional. Excuse me, I'm almost done. It has no power to represent anything particular or external, but it has a unique power to express inner states or feelings. Music can pierce the heart directly.
I'm lighting a virtual candle for Phyllis's pneumonia. She's here anyway, so do heal fast. You're off the hook now. All right. Okay, so our next hymn is coming up, but it occurs to me that we have a family over here that's been incredibly patient while many of the hymns have been on the very slow, not so upbeat side. And I was wondering if your family has a favorite song that you like to sing, that John's really good at just kind of, if he knows the tune, he can just go for it. And we can sing that for the children, or if you're really brave, you could get up to the microphone and sing it for us, and we'll sing along if we know it. Do you have a favorite song? Oh, we're going to sing that? That's the last one we're going to sing. So I was thinking more like Wheels on the Bus. You know, I was thinking of a kid's song that we might all know. What's the, I can't hear him. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, that's perfect. John, Track, you think you can you handle it? What key?
How about E? How about E? Okay.
If you want to get up and lead us, you can come up on the microphone and lead us, or you can lead us from where you are.
Ready? Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, very nice.
Thank you. Excellent. Now, back to the hymns that are going to come up on your screen. Our next one is number 347, Gather the Spirit. And I'm thinking, Jack, if we could just up the tempo on these just a little bit. I just want to kind of make this, yeah, a little up tempo here.
Gather the Spirit, harvest the power, our separate fires will kindle one flame. Witness the mystery of His love, for light of the all. Gather in thanks, gather in sympathy now and then, gather in hope, compassion, and strength, gather to celebrate love's great. Gather the Spirit, heart and
Yeah, I find sound the chair.
Blessed be. I found a reading that I am going to shorten quite a bit from what I actually have on the paper to keep us on track on time, but I don't want to not do it because I found it on the UUA web, and it is created by Carrie Johnson, who used to be the minister at the UU Church in Augusta. So she and her choir put together a service, obviously, but this was called Why They Sing. Sorry. This is called Why They Sing, and it's just a really lovely testament to how fabulous it is to sing. So I'm going to read a few of what their words are, and then I'm going to have you read what's on the screen. Don't know why it's not, oh, I know, I see why. Atticus is going to put this up on the screen. So I'll read a couple of their words, and then I'll kind of go like this, and then you can read your part, and I'll make it much briefer than it actually is on my script. Okay, when we're ready. There we are. Everybody see that okay? So, this is Carrie and her choir. Singing is an act of creation, of bringing into the world something that wasn't there before. Singing is a natural expression of my spirit. At the same time, it can be soothing, energizing, crying, laughing, angelic, or down in the dirt blues. It's all good. We celebrate the gift shared. With wonder and delight we receive. May the melodic offerings continue to touch our hearts and nurture our spirits. I sing for the pure joy of it. I sing for that spine-tingling sensation when you know you and your fellow singers have touched those who listen. I sing because it helps me understand the power inside me and how to use it fearlessly and gently. Oh yes, and it feels mighty fine too. Gratitude, we celebrate the gifts shared. When wonder and delight we receive, may the melodic offerings continue to touch our hearts and nurture our spirits. Singing is alive with emotion, and expressing myself that way makes me feel whole. Singing is channeling a feeling. You open your mouth and out comes something amazing that makes other people feel like you do. You're happy, they're happy, you're empowered, they become empowered. Gratitude, we celebrate the gift shared. With wonder and delight we receive, may the melodic offerings continue to touch our hearts and nurture our spirits. Music, especially classical music, has been part of my life since childhood. Our car never had a radio, so we sang as we drove along. I especially love harmonic chords and the sounds that are made as different vocal lines are woven together into a whole. Sunday morning, but then, I think I missed something. I started singing a choir when I was 12. The initial attraction was the glazed donuts that our choir director laid out to get us to early rehearsal on Sunday morning. But then it hit me how much fun it is, and it was and is, to make music. It gets more fun and more rewarding every time. With gratitude, we celebrate the gift shared. With wonder and delight we receive. May we sing. Blessed be. Thank you. And now we will go to hymn number 163, For the Earth Forever Turning. back.
New Harmony by Richard S. Gilbert. By our presence here with one another, hearing the harmony that is the music of the spheres, may some of the harshness and discord of our human lives be transmuted into music. A new song in our hearts may there be, and a new harmony in our beings, so that we shall return to our several duties with fresh courage and with eagerness and with rejoicing. Amen and blessed be.
All right, let's go to Blue Boat Home. Since we're running over, can we skip this one and go right to, since Blue Boat Home was requested. We have
Blue Boat Home, here we are, and that is number 10664, 1064.
Low below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean. Still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue Some I save and move my rudder as I fly the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue. Hail the great winds urging me on, sing the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbored or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my
Okay, thank you, that was beautiful. So our closing words, we will extinguish the chalice. Dick, do you want to do that, or Phyllis? Want to do that? Okay, this is As We Listen to the Blessing of Music by Maureen Killoran. As we listen to the blessing of music in song, may we know this ending as more than just a time of goodbye, May the warmth of this community and the memory of our chalice flame sustain our hearts and encourage our minds as we engage the blessing of life's challenges and joys. The service has ended. Your service has begun. Go in peace, go in joy, go in love. Blessed be. And I think if we're ready, we will let that be the end of our service. We'll sing our benediction next week, no doubt. And so I just send you all off on to this beautiful day. And I hope that you have enjoyed this opportunity for singing and feeling that joy in your heart while we do so. So blessed be and love to you all. You're gonna do it?